You know, we've had another really good week of practice here. Our guys continue to work hard to improve. We definitely this past week had a physical game, so we had some guys that's been banged up, and it's been a great opportunity for other guys to get more reps, and so they've done a nice job with that. You know, it's the last home game for these 13 seniors, and I can't say enough good things about them, the way they've represented the university. This program, this team, themselves, their family. We've had a fantastic atmosphere the entire year with our fan base, from the Vol walk, running through the tee, the crowd experience. It's been great. I just want to ask everybody. I know it's Thanksgiving weekend, but this group of seniors have really bought in to what we're trying to get done here at Tennessee, and you know, we want to send them out the right way. So I know we'll do that. With that, I'll take any questions.
Robin and Blake.
Coach, just being a defensive guy during your career, what kind of matchup problems can the receivers that you have present a defense? You can't really shade one guy one side.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Receivers that you guys have as a defensive coach, what kind of problems do they present? Marquez on one side, Juwan on the other. How tough is that to match up?
Well, you know, they're big-bodied guys. They have a very large catch radius. They have really good ball judgment, so they high point the ball. They maximize their height and length. You know, they have a lot of courage, so they're going to catch the ball in traffic. You know, and they're instinctive guys, so they have a good feel of what the other team's trying to do to them. So, you know, these guys they're tough to guard. We try to guard them every day. They catch a lot of contested balls. They're also really good in the run game, which a lot of people take for granted. You don't see that because they're physical, tough guys. So they're complete players.
Blake and then Steve and Austin.
Jeremy, did you arrange for any athletic trainers or medical staff to be fired or reassigned in 2018?
No, absolutely not. Our athletic training staff has always reported to the athletic director.
Do you feel you've pressured athletes to return from injury too quickly or interfered with trainers' treatment of athletes?
No, I mean, if you look at our athletic training staff, starting with Dr. Klink, he does a phenomenal job. Geronimo Boucher, Matt Rapay, these guys have done a fantastic job. Over the course of the year, we've had a lot of guys that's been banged up. You know, we've probably had more injuries than, you know, most of the years that I've been coaching. I think they've done a phenomenal job getting these guys well. We've had guys that's missed playing time this year, and look what they did with Trey Smith. So I think these guys are some of the best in the country.
Steve and then last Austin.
What makes Keyshawn Vaughn such a tough runner to bring down? Obviously, he's put out a lot of yards, even with them passing it consistently all season.
You know, I don't know Keyshawn personally, but I have a lot of respect for the way he plays. Guy's tough, runs hard. You have to tackle him. You're not going to butt him down. He finishes runs. He falls forward. You know, he can run in between the tackles. He can run out on the perimeter. He's a great blocker in the pass game. He's got good hands. He's a guy that can score from anywhere on the field. I think he's one of the better players in this conference.
Wes and Austin.
Jeremy, I know when a team gets to a point where it starts to improve, but it still has a lot of improvement to do, I wonder if a coach, if that's a point where you feel like you have to push them even harder to make sure they're not sort of content with just being better, or do you think this group kind of polices itself in that way and keeps working?
Well, you know, everybody has a choice every single day. You know, when you get out of bed and put your feet on the floor, what you're going to do with today. You know, it's the same way when you go out there on the field. You know, you have a choice. You're either going to get better, you're going to get worse, and most of that's a mindset. You know, if you have the right mindset when you hit the grass, you have an opportunity to maximize your potential. So I feel like that's one of the things that this team has continued to work hard to do, is do that. So and sometimes when you have some personalities that we have on our team, to me, it's contagious, and I think it's been that way the entire year.
Austin.
Coach Brandon told us he's not going to run through the tee this Saturday.
really good candidate for that? Have you been a part of an appeal for a sixth year before? And if something happened and he didn't win it, would he have the chance like Kirkland did to come back a year from now and run the UT as one for the final time?
Well, first of all, about as far as the getting a sixth year, I know absolutely nothing about that part. That's kind of through the athletic training staff and I guess compliance. But absolutely, you know, with Darren Kirkland running through the T, we decided this last January. You know, when Darren decided that, you know, he was probably going to, you know, retire from football, that was one of the things that him and his family really wanted to do because they have so much pride in the University of Tennessee. And Darren was a phenomenal representative. He was a really good player. I think he graduated with a 3.2 GPA. I mean, so and he feels a part of this team. He's come back and seen us 2 or 3 times already this year.
I know, speaking of Brandon, I think he was one of the 4 guys, if I'm not mistaken, that had that kind of big academic honor this week, that all-district thing, and I think that might have been a program record. You know, for that to happen, especially kind of during a football season when obviously everyone's so focused a lot of times on football, what's that say about those guys?
Well, we had 4 guys. We had Brandon Kennedy, we had Ryan Johnson, Matt Butler, and Paxton Brooks. So, you know, first of all, it's a credit to Joe Scoggins and everybody that works in our Thornton Center with academics. They do an outstanding job. You know, I said this earlier today. It's very competitive in the SEC on the field every Saturday. It's very competitive in the classroom here at the University of Tennessee. You know, last year's incoming freshman class, I think, averaged 28 on the ACT, so it's competitive in the classroom. And Joe and his guys do a phenomenal job getting our guys prepared every day when they attend class and getting them ready. It says a lot for those 4 individuals that can apply it, can execute it, can go do it, you know. So it's also the most in if I'm not mistaken, in all of college football this year.
And with 2 of those guys also being guys who are, I guess, already in graduate school too, does that sort of make it even more impressive? Because, you know, that's not an easy thing to go do.
No, and Ryan and Brandon Kennedy both graduated early, and I'm sure they'll leave here with another degree.
The way Jarrett's kind of handled everything he's been through this year, what kind of impact do you think that's had on the guys around him and his teammates?
Well, the players on our team, they respect Jarrett, okay? Guys, he's a really tough guy. He's taken a lot of hits over his career. You know, we've done an outstanding job protecting him as this year has went. You know, but it's a great lesson for everybody, that not only in sports but just in life. You know, things didn't go the way that we wanted it to go. That didn't go the way Jarrett wanted it to go. We decided to make a change. Okay, you know, and he bought into the change. Okay, he tried to help the other quarterbacks be the best that they possibly can be. He continued to work on the things that he needed to work on and to prepare, so if he ever got another shot, he would have a chance to be at his best. And it's a great lesson for all of us. And you know, everybody in our program respects Jarrett for what he has done, and I know that he wants to be able to finish this year the right way.
David and Austin.
Have you guys sort of figured out why the decision-making and accuracy from Jarrett has been better this month than it was the first month of the season?
Well, I don't know that the decision-making and accuracy is really comparable. You know, you kind of, to me, we go a lot on clean plays, you know, so he's been a little cleaner here in the last month of the season. You know, why is that? I think it's been hard work, probably a little better understanding. You know, maybe we took a little too much for granted at the beginning of the year. Jarrett's a very bright guy, and he picked up this system really fast, and we had a lot of confidence in him. But, you know, it's still his first year in the system, you know. So, you know, he's learned, we've learned as coaches, and we've all improved because of it.
What does clean play mean for a quarterback?
Well, the first thing, there's a lot on our quarterback in our system, you know. So, number one, he's got to make sure that all 10 guys know what to do, you know. So, he's got to be the extension of the coaching staff. He's got to understand the situations. He's got to be able to remind them if there's anything pre-snap that they need to know about the situation. He's got to have a great understanding of what the other team's trying to do to keep us in a positive play. And then when the ball's turned over, there's lots of bullets flying out there, and he's got to have poise and confidence in himself and the people around him so he's able to execute.
To piggyback David's question a little bit, the fact that Jarrett's had 4 different offenses in 4 years, do you think that could have been, just part of the transition, just because you have so much terminology is just constantly changing, and then the second part would be, what do you remember about your senior day, and will you have any kind of special message for those 13 guys?
You know what? To start with, about my senior day, that's been so long ago. I don't remember a whole lot about it. But for these 13 guys, I think this is a close group of guys. I said it the other day and after the ball game, it's been really something to watch and experience how our team has really came together. And we have a very close team. They pull for each other. They coach each other. They compete hard against each other. It's been a real fun year. It's been one of the funnest years I've experienced in all of coaching. And with this group of guys, I'll never forget them.
Final question, Lance.
Jeremy, I know with it being the holidays, obviously the schedule might be a little bit different this week. Have y'all got plans set aside for, I guess, making sure guys get Thanksgiving dinner, but then come back and all that stuff and get ready for the game?
Yeah, we'll go at 8:30 in the morning. So if there's local guys that can, get home within an hour, 2 hours, and they want to take somebody with them, and every coach will have his group over at their house if they're not going somewhere, and then tomorrow night I'll have everybody else. So it's I've said before, this is probably is my favorite holiday. And it's always fun to play football to me on Thanksgiving. I started off as a high school coach, and if you were playing on Thanksgiving, it meant you were having a pretty good year. So, it's a special time, and it's something that we all need to reflect on and look and appreciate the things and the opportunities that have been given to us, and be thankful for them.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanksgiving, everyone.